And we are back after a week off. I'm going to apologise to everyone. That's my fault. I went to a gig and then I felt horrendous and I just couldn't stay awake. But we are back, and I've got Reece with me, burning up, dying in the heat. Apart from that, everything all right with you, mate?
Yeah, it's not been too bad today, actually. The last week though was the worst. I don't actually think we would have made it for a video, so it's probably lucky we took the week off. But yeah, good to be back. We are back. We are here.
Yeah, and tonight we're going to look at kits. I'm actually looking forward to this. Go through all the Premier League kits, including the ones that are kind of leaked and rumoured to be coming out. We're going to be ranking them. So we've got 5 rankings. Top is going to be Future Cult Classic. Bottom, burn it. Just burn the kit. Get rid of it. Let's just don't even release it. Let's not do that to ourselves. Okay, so obviously we are going to do this in alphabetical order. So, Reece, we're going to start off by doing the amazing new Arsenal home kit. Go on, talk to me about it. Have you seen it yet? Have you seen it in person?
I haven't seen it in person. No, I don't leave the house, but I don't know. Like Arsenal's kids, I think this season when I first saw the leaks, I was like, they look good. I know some people
Mm.
were like the blue one or the white one. I mean, I think the white one's amazing. But I think all three of them are so nice. Adidas just do it right with us. I mean, something I particularly really like about the kits is like the detail with like the engraving of like obviously on the home kit it has like an A or whatever on like inside the shirt. It'd be interesting to see how good that looks like in person because I obviously haven't seen it. But I really like that like detail of it. And even like with our third kit with the white, it's got all this like design in the background. I think it's so good. It's so hard when you look at an Arsenal kit though to be like, because factually they are amazing and like that is a fact. They are one of the best
That's
kits
a
in
fact. I love it.
the consistently for the last like 4 to 5 years have been some of the best kits in the Prem. And I think you ask most designers, you ask most people that do that sort of stuff, they would say the same. But obviously from like the fact we support Arsenal, it like makes me like the kit even more. As well as it obviously being a good kit. I feel like if it was a bad kit and you supported a team that had a bad kit, you'd be quite, yeah, this kit's awful. I support this team. But I don't know. The fact it's really good and the fact that we support them, I don't know.
Yeah. No, it does. It
It's,
does make us a little biased. Do you know what? I'm going to try and bring it up on the screen now. Let's see if I can do this. So this is from Footy Headlines. So and shout out to them because they seem to be giving out all the time the top information of what seems to be coming out. They seem to get it right 99% of the time. So here is the kind of Gothic A. You can kind of see it in the print. A little bit closer there. And I mean, I've seen the players version of this. So good friend of mine, Nick. Shout out to Nick, who's been sorting me out with kits recently. He was wearing it, and it is nice. Like 120 quid, nice. I don't know. That's up for debate, but it's just the little details. Like I love the fact that they've done that. I didn't realize that the kind of the Adidas stripes now are almost like a thicker. I think I said to you earlier, like a thicker rubber. Like they're not stitched in. It's very different, but I quite like that. There's something about it that I thought it just seems premium. Um, it's so clean, isn't it? Just red, white, done. None of the blue, none of the gold on it. I think it's just really nice, really nice. Now, where are we putting this? If we were gonna do it, I mean, we got burn it. I think we're in agreement. It's not down there. Never to be worn. Mid, clean, or future cult classic.
I honestly think I'm like looking at the last couple of home kits because they all kind of blend in for one.
Mm.
I actually think as a home kit, it is the nicest one we've had in a very long time. Like I liked the kit last year. I liked the little blue effects we had on the side. Like I thought it did look cool. I didn't get it because I didn't think I liked it that much personally, but I did like it. I think it was a cool kit. the year before where we had that like there's like I don't know the royalty one like with the gold and stuff. I really liked the
I
gold.
like
I
that
thought that
one. Yeah, that was a really nice one.
yeah, that the gold was cool. I mean, it was a bit shame we didn't win the league, but it was a cool shirt. But before that, I didn't really like the. I don't like personally like. Well, it's quite funny I'm saying this because I'm actually wearing one that has one on, but
I
I
knew
don't
you were going
really
to say that.
like. I don't really like these sort of stuff. I kind of just like a normal shirt sometimes, and I think that like I do like how the collar of this one looks.
Mm.
Honestly, I don't. I haven't looked at all the other kits like detailedly of other teams, so we'll get into them and like I'll look at them a bit more. I would say it is one of the best though. Like I have to like it has to be surely. Like I think out of our kits as well, if you compare it to the leaked away kit and the leaked third kit, I think the third kit, in my opinion, is the nicest. But I know a lot of people with the safe option would be that the home kit's probably the nicest over the other two. So I think it has to be. It has to be in the top. I don't know how many we're going to put in the top category, but right now I'd say we should put it in there.
Yep. All right, we'll go with it now, and then we'll kind of go through the next ones because we've got another Arsenal one now. Obviously, we've got 3 of them. So the blue one, this really reminds me of the 95, 96 away one, or even the one before that, the one that didn't have like the half with the lighter colours. It was kind of all darker. When I saw the leak though, because that's my favourite ever kit, the 95, 96 away kit. When I saw the leak and I saw it with the red Adidas stripes, I went, "Oh, why not just do white? Do you know what I mean? Just have it all white." I don't know if the red would go with the blue. I've seen this one, and I'm actually starting to really come around to it. I think this might be the nicest out of the 3. Like there's something about it that I don't know. I don't know if it's better. I want to say African Gooner as well put out. Have you seen the leaked promo vid for it?
Yeah, yeah.
It does look good. It does look good. Are we just gonna put we're just gonna put all the Arsenal kits up in future cult classics, aren't we?
I mean,
It's gonna
when
happen.
when I saw the kits first leaked, this was my favorite one because, like, I mean, it's quite obvious that I don't really wear bright colors like ever. So, other than like a couple of football shirts,
Yeah.
I'm always wearing dark colors. So, I do like the darkness of it. I'm looking at some of the leaks. Obviously, I haven't seen it in real life, so obviously it's a bit hard. In the long sleeve version of it, looks proper weird, like proper weird. Um, like with the whole Adidas lines going all the way down. I don't know if I like that. But I do think in some lightings it looks amazing, in some it doesn't look great. So it really depends. But it like it kind of reminds me of like not it's not anywhere near like it, but it gives me little reminds of that purple one we had a few years ago.
Oh
Probably a while
yeah.
ago now. Like it might be even a decade ago. Like I had a version of that shirt. Which was probably not real. I can't lie. I was like 14, but it was like I at the time I really liked that, and then like as it aged, it didn't go that well. I know this one's more blue than purple, but it does have some like
Mm.
purple hints in there. I think. Um, I'd have to see this kit in person, but I do like it. I do like it. I do think I agree with you with the red stripes. I think the red stripes are a bit of a weird choice, but I feel like a white would have been better. But maybe because of the third kit, they decided not to do white again. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's my only reservation from it. But do you know what? Where it's like that, it doesn't look great. But the shots of like Urian Timber in it. I mean, Calafiori, let's be honest, he's going to look pretty good in anything. He's even
Yeah.
in the long sleeve. Um, oh, I really like it. I think it's got to be up there as well. This is ridiculous, isn't it? Mate, do you know what? For me, I would say it's got to be up there. I don't know if the red one, and hear me out on this, I don't know if the red one can be Future Cult Classic unless
Yeah, I was
Arsenal win
thinking
the
that too.
league. Do you
I
know
was
what I mean?
thinking that too. Yeah.
Can it be that good?
Yeah.
Like it's really
I was
clean,
thinking
it looks really good, but unless you
I
win
was
the
thinking
league,
if like one of them has to not be in the top category, I think I'd rather put the home one in there than the
yeah.
other two.
All right, let's
And
move it
that's what I
down.
was thinking.
Let's move it down.
That lasted long.
Yeah,
It's got one.
yeah.
Everyone in
That's so
the
bad.
third kit though. Oh, the third kit.
Okay, let's
Oh.
have a look at the little at this third kit. So, the third kit is here. I I didn't realize about the detailing underneath again. So you've got the embroidery and the kind of, I think they call it the jacquard pattern. Um, and again, it's just the two colors. It's the kind of maroon red and then the white. Like, I don't know why they couldn't have just done that on the blue one. That's the only thing. But I still think it's a cracking kit. Um, Here's a question for you though. And I know this is like a throwback to the Marble Halls kit. Um, should Arsenal have a white kit?
Uh, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I don't know. I'm not really someone that's ever really cared. Like, I've always thought like we have a red one and then we do what we want. But
Mm.
like living in Norwich, I know a lot of Norwich fans have been quite critical that the fact that they obviously have a yellow kit as their main one, and then their second kits every time they're in the Prem is like, I don't know, like pink or like it's like some random ass color that has no relation that they've never used before. But before that, their second kit was a green kit and their first kit's a yellow kit with green on it, and I always thought that was stupid.
Mm.
So, like, I feel like if it's a away kit, I don't think we should. But obviously, a
Yeah.
third, in my opinion, the third kit should just be any color that looks cool. Like we
Yeah,
had the
fairs.
pink kit, we've had loads of different ones. I think I look at stuff like that. I know a lot of people will say that our away kit should be yellow. I think that's fair. I think we've got a lot of history with yellow, especially. But I don't particularly like yellow as a color, so I'm quite biased. Even though I do have the Arsenal yellow shirt from a few years ago. I like this Arsenal kit so much because the details are like insane. Like I love the actual
Yeah.
details on the shirt. I don't know how it's going to look if you buy it from like Sports Direct. Is that going to look good enough? Like is it just going to look kind of poor? I don't know. But as an actual version, it looks insane. I love the colors as well. Like the I don't even know it's like mahogany, like maroon, like brown, and obviously it's linked to like the away kit we had in like 2007, 2008, which is the first year I ever watched Arsenal and ever watched football. So it's like I kind of like it for the sentimental reasons as well. I think out of any of the kits, I'm gonna buy this one, even though it is white and I do wear dark colors. I'll have to, even though it also has the collar that I was complaining about, but I don't know. I don't
It
know.
seems like quite a classy kit. Does that make sense? Like it seems like it needs the collar, and I'm with you. I'm not a big fan on collars a lot of the time, but it just seems like it needs it. I wonder if the replica kit and the players kit will be different in terms of the embroidery underneath, and I hope it's not different because I'd be so disappointed if you spent, what is it, 80 quid for a shirt and then it doesn't have that. I would be so annoyed. This season might be the first season in a long, long time where I just get all of them, and I never do that. I
Yeah.
I I never really buy the kits because the whole KSE thing. I wasn't very happy with the way that it's been run, and I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to do it anymore. But these are really nice. They're really nice. Oh,
Yeah.
what are
I
we
do think
doing?
like didn't we have a kit? It might have been the gold kit that we were talking about from 2 years ago, but I swear there was a kit that had all this like embroidered like things in the kit, and we were like, "Oh, that's cool." And then they actually sold it in stores, and they didn't have it. You had to buy like a 200
Yeah, it
quid
had
version of it.
the Invincibles, the win
Yeah.
draw, yeah. But unfortunately, yeah, you only got like a certain amount of it, which was really
Oh,
weird.
yeah, yeah. And they screwed it up, didn't they? They did something wrong on it. They put, like, a name wrong or something was wrong, so they had to take back loads of the
Maybe.
ones they made. And, but I don't know if that was just, like, a limited edition version of the actual kit itself, which it might have been. I don't
Mm.
know if they, like, originally sold it as that being in the kit, but, yeah, it would be like, when I look at the detail of the third kit, I think it's amazing, but I just don't know if that detail's gonna be there, good, like, well made in, like, if you buy it on the store. If it is, I'll get this kit, but if it isn't, I'll probably won't bother and probably get like I mean, I've got too many of the away kits. I haven't had an Arsenal home kit since 2016, 17. So I probably should get a home kit. I've had too many of the away ones. I just like
No, I haven't
colours.
had one since one of the Puma ones, which
It's
is
just because yeah, same,
a
yeah, same.
dark, dark
What?
time.
It's because it's just like I look at. Even though they are cool, they all are very like red, white, similar in a way,
Yep.
and like I'm always like, well, at least the away kit's like funky or got something. All the third kits got something different to it, so it's like different. But
Yeah,
I keep using the word funky.
funky. Now, I think this is up there. Is it going to be a cult classic? Like, I look at like cult classics, and I think the bruised banana kit. I think the first one with the kind of lightning on it. Even you could argue. I think the black one we had recently with the gold on it. I think that will go
Oh,
down as a cult
don't even
classic.
mention that kit. Don't even mention. Oh no, that was my favorite kit. I loved that kit so much, and I could not get it. It was literally impossible to get,
All right,
and
okay.
I remember being so frustrated.
So before we went live, Reece was saying he never buys kits, and I said I will get him a kit. So Reece, I will look for that kit. I will get you one soon, and I'll send it on to you, right, mate?
The most annoying thing about it was that it was so hard to get. I couldn't get it, and that's what I just gave up. And then I went like as the season was going on, I went to Banham Zoo. If anyone knows what Banham Zoo is, and there was like a whole family, like, and they all had the kit on. A whole family. There was like 6 of them. Like the kids all had it. The dad, the mum. I was like, this is where they've all gone. This is why I can't get one. I was so happy. I was so
How
upset.
big was this family?
It was like 6 of them, I think. There was all the same Arsenal away shirt as well. It could have been like, oh, someone has the home kit. No, they all had the away one. I was like, it's so weird. That's so
That's
weird.
so funny. I love that. Now, to be fair, I've been looking for it for ages. I know a seller who I think he like refurbishes kits as well, which is like really cool concept that he brings kits in. I want to send him on my I've got the red current, the final hybrid kit. But the gold on it, on the O2 print, has gone really, really weird. It's just gone messed up. So I want to send that to him to get it all redone. But yeah, I know he's got some of those black kits. So I will get you one, Reece. I will sort something out. I'll sort something out. And just Tom, evening, mate. We are well. And I completely agree. It has been a real sad week for football. And that's why we thought we'd, rate all the kits tonight, do something a little bit more upbeat. And, I think for everyone agrees it has not been a good week for football. So let's try and change the momentum, make it a bit more positive for everyone. And I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. Tom, as well, while you're here, let us know. Do you agree with the ranking so far? Because we're quite uncertain that maybe all of these should be in top tier. But there we go. Right, let's go on the next one. So we've got Villa's. I just find Villa's kits quite boring. I don't know about you. I just feel that they're a bit same old.
Well, yeah. I do think. Well, I think they didn't put it on their home kit last year, but didn't they have that funky badge again? I keep saying funky. I can't stop. Like they had this weird badge on their kit last year. Was it last year? Might have been the year before last, or something. Their new badge that they have on their social medias and stuff. And like I'm looking at their old kits and I can't really see any difference. But I remember like when they had this new badge, I spoke to a lot of people and they were like, "I hate the new badge. I think it's awful." And I was like, no, I kind of like it. It went on their kits last year. It doesn't look like. I kind of like their new badge, and I kind of liked the change of their old one. But now they've gone back to this like old badge again. I guess it was just like it was literally just like a special thing they had it on. And I agree with you. Like, I mean, I don't even like this kit. I don't like their colors, and that is not like I know that like we can judge it by the colors, and that ultimately isn't their fault because that is the colors of the club. But
Yeah,
I don't even like this. There's like the weird line bits on it, and I hate shirts that have line bits on it. Like I think when I don't know, I feel like in different sizes it doesn't look as good. So I don't like that.
I know what you mean. Like, okay, so I just, I mean, it's not great for the listeners of the podcast. So if you're on a listening platform, because we are now, Reece, we are on Spotify, we're on Apple, we're on YouTube Music and Amazon. All good Spotify type things for podcasts. But so I'll try my best to explain this and describe it for those audio listeners. The 24-25 kit for Villa was essentially just a claret and blue. The Adidas stripes on the shoulders were the same colour, okay, so they were that kind of claret colour. Whereas now, their new one, they've gone, can you see the two, Reece? Like, I prefer the collar of it. I quite like the collar, the fact that there's more blue on it. But there's just something, I don't know what it is. It looks cheaper to me. It looks a bit more sporty, but it looks cheaper.
I hate the arm sponsor. I don't like the arm sponsor. I think the arm sponsor looks whack.
Yeah, it did last year as well, let's be fair.
Yeah. I'm looking at the two differences and like, I don't know. The lines are definitely bigger. The lines of the Adidas are bigger on the arms.
Yeah.
And that's like the only real difference. I feel like the Adidas logo is smaller this year than it was last year. But there isn't anything up really to say. Like they look the same. I think. I don't even know. I don't really.
There is like a little leak here, where it's got kind of white Adidas, and that looks even worse. I do not like the white 3 stripes on the shoulders. If that's the correct one, that looks vile. But to me, is it mid or just never to be worn? I wouldn't say it's ugly. Like it's a Villa shirt. Do you know what I mean? It's not offensive. I think it's just, I personally don't like the colours of it, but like you say, that's the colours of the club, so it's not like they can change it.
Yeah, I think it's like never to be worn, because I just think like if we're talking about maybe them trying to change it from last year, there's been no experiment.
Yeah.
They've not even tried. Like I do think I will give credit more to teams that do something wacky and try something than rather just like keep it the same.
Yeah.
I get it's the home kit, but we'll go.
Do you know what though? I'm going to argue with you on something here. So you talked about the little lines that kind of come around. That is on one of my favourite Arsenal kits. Do you remember like I don't know which year, would it have been the 2004, 2005 kit? And we had it around. It kind of like framed everything, but maybe it's just because of the nostalgia there. But I really like that kit. Oh
yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what? Tom's just come back, and he said he's quite hopeful for the white one. Controversial take, but he's not keen on the blue one. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
I actually
like seeing it in person. Honestly, Tom, it does look a lot better. Is it the red on the slit? Is it the red on the shoulders? Because for me, there was something not right there, but it is a lot nicer in person. I haven't seen the white one
It's
yet.
actually weird. I feel like that's like with everyone. I feel like everyone has a different favorite, which in my opinion means that they've done something right. I think.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, even the last couple of years, that the yellow, what was it, like bus stop kit, whatever it looked like 2 years ago, the away kit. When it first came out, everyone hated that. Everyone was like talking about it. My mate got it on release, and I was like, that's crazy. And then as the season went on, it was like, oh yeah, actually the kit's all right. The kit's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess like last year was kind of the same with the Lynx Africa kit, which I actually do have. I actually like the Lynx Africa kit a bit, but
that
at the
grew
start
on
when it
me.
came out,
yeah, when it first came out, I was like, I like the Monsters Inc. kit. Like that grew on me. I mean, my son's got it, and it like he looks wicked in it. He looks really good in it. But I do think as an adult, maybe if I wore it, I'd just look ridicululous. So
it's funny how we refer to what the kits are. Monsters Inc. Kit.
Yeah.
So these kits are cool.
Mate, I'm going to be referring to the black kit from now on as the zoo kit because of you. That's it now. I'm just going to
Oh,
get,
you
you know,
zoo
the
kit.
zoo kit. Okay, so now we've got the Villa away kit. This is the greyish kind of one. So I quite like this one. Black and grey, like a bit of monochrome. So let's go back onto it. So it seems to have like some kind of texture on the sleeves as well. Kind of like it looks kind of like graphite. Does that make sense on that?
Yeah, yeah.
Even on the actual shirt itself, it seems to have like kind of like small, not polka dot. I guess it is polka dot. I quite like it.
I actually like it as well. Like when I looked at it just as like one of them renders you see, I was like, oh, just looks like a kind of just like a white kit. But when you actually look at like some of the professional photos of the leaked ones, like when you
Mm.
see the details on the sleeve and stuff, it actually looks way better. And I actually like white.
Even the
It's like
badge as
grayish.
well. Have you seen it on the
Yeah,
badge?
like
Mm.
yeah, like I like the grey, like light blue cut style. Like I actually think if you're a Villa fan, this should be the kit you get. Like I
Yeah.
actually, the shoulders are a bit different. They kind of give me remind me of the Lynx Africa kit from last year a little bit. But we obviously had the white bit on the sides. And theirs is kind of like transparent, but I kind of do like it. I actually think it looks nice.
Yeah. Apparently the circular patterns on the sleeves, the kind of raglan sleeves, are to do with the ball ring, obviously from Birmingham. So nice little like touch there that is kind of referring to the local area as well. I like this. I actually like this. In terms of where we're going to put it, though, do you know what? That could be a cult classic for Villa in the future. I can imagine people in like 10 years' time going, oh, you remember that kit? The black kit? It might be up there.
I will say there's a few things about this. Like I'm looking at the replica version compared to the authentic, and it looks crap. But I guess that
Oh,
makes
really?
sense. Um,
Where's that? Can
and I've also found like their away kit from last year, and their away kit from last year, in my opinion, is way better. But I do think it isn't. Well, if you prefer simplicity, which I know some people do, I don't know if I do, you know. I think I prefer more outlandish things for football kits, like not compared to like a normal clothing. But with football kits, I kind of
mm,
like a bit of like crazy stuff. And their kit from last year was a bit crazy compared to this. I like all these designs on it, and it was still relatively the same colors. Not as much blue in it, and I do like the blue in this one. Um, I do think it is clean. I think Adidas, their logo and their stripes are quite clean, so I do think they've
yeah,
always got, like, a good base level compared to, like, Nike, who've just gotta go rogue. Um, I think it's definitely I definitely think it's in the top 2. I don't think it's mid or anything like that. I think
I
it's
think
their best kit, to be
should
honest.
we put clean and then let's go clean
Yeah, I
and then
think for
we'll have
now.
a little thing. I mean, this third one from Villa. So this is kind of similar, ironically, to the away kit from last year. So going with the kind of the white, the blue, and the claret. I think it's mid. To be honest with you, I don't think there's much need to go through that one too much. I'll try to bring it on screen just so everyone
It's
can see it a bit more zoomed in. Um, Even like the kind of underlying patterns on it, to me, it looks like unfinished. Like
it looks weird.
there's just like
It's
gaps,
just,
and I know that. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like someone's got like like the old school footballs with all the like hexagons over. It looks like someone's got one of those, um, and it's been in some mud, and they've been pelting it at this shirt, and it's just left some prints on her. That's what it looks like to me.
what color is their third kit? I'm so confused.
The third kit's the white one, the white.
Oh!
Which one are you looking at?
I was looking at completely different kits. I wasn't even looking at that away kit we were talking about. I was talking about a blue and grey white kit.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Was I on last season's? I was on
yeah,
last
you were in
season's.
last
Oh,
season's. Yeah, yeah.
okay. Well, their kits this year are way better than last year. I can tell you that.
Oh,
I
okay.
actually,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I basically what I said with their away kit last year. I kind of agree with this one, but I actually prefer this year's kit. Now looking at it, I prefer the darker color. I think it looks nicer.
Yeah, yeah.
This
And
third
then the
kit is
third kit is
interesting.
like last year's away kit.
Yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you mean. Yeah. I see what you mean. Um, it's weird, isn't it? What? I don't like the design of it. I was talking about how I like designs, but this one just looks
Oh,
out of place.
oh, the second prediction. Oh, is even worse almost.
So
So
they don't. Yeah, they
where
don't
they
know. Yeah.
filled in the gaps, it might be even worse where they have filled the gaps in. Oh,
The
I don't,
gaps are weird, but
I
then I
don't
don't like
like
it when
it.
it's filled in because I think it's too much. I think maybe they should just not have bothered with this design. It just looks like I don't know. It's like they've put a shirt on the floor and they've got like a bubble maker and just put loads of bubbles over it and then drawn the lines out from where the
Yeah,
bubbles are.
yeah. Do you know what? Apparently, so I've shown it up on the screen here. Apparently, it's got a splotch pattern, they're calling it, inspired by stained glass. Like, but if anyone could tell me why stained glass is kind of linked to Aston Villa, I'd love to know.
I think what I would have liked about it if they kept the kit one color and then put the lines in the same effect, it would have looked better.
Mm,
But the fact that some of it is like darker than the others, it literally looks like you've just failed to wash the kit properly and
yeah.
it's just come out like this. Like I mean, I do want to. I want to give him some credit. I get it's a third kit, and I think everyone should have fun on their third kit. But they have tried to do something, so they deserve more credit than some of these people. But it's a bad attempt.
I mean,
Bad
Tom's
attempt.
just said here, brutal. I love that. And to be fair, the title of this video is we're going to brutally rank these. Aston Villa kits are always rubbish. I love that, Tom. Love it. They are like I can't get over the colours. They're just awful. Uh,
This
yeah, for
this is
me.
their first year in Adidas. To be fair, so Adidas, you're not high on Adidas's list so far, Villa, mate. You got to wait.
Were they? Were
You
they
gotta
not?
wait.
Hang on. Were they not?
They were on Castor last year, I think.
Oh, were they? I thought last year they were
Oh
on
no, wait, their home kit was
Adidas as well.
Adidas last year, but I don't think. Oh, I don't know. I'm lost. Oh,
Mate, I'm putting that. Do you know what? I'm putting that never to be worn. I cannot. I
yeah.
can't get behind that pattern underneath. There's something wrong. It looks like a print mistake. If
Yeah,
I
it does
hadn't
look bad.
seen it and it came through the post, right? So I imagine like 10-year-old Ford is there, right? I'm a Villa supporter for some strange reason. You know, life hasn't been kind to me, and I get that through the post. I think it was a fake. I think, oh, there's something wrong here. You know, that's not what it's meant to look like. But there we go.
Their third kits have never been good, to be fair. So
No,
I
they
guess
haven't.
it's just how it is.
Right, let's move on to the next one. So we have got this. Do you know what? I quite like this one. So this is the. Oh, hang on. Do you know what? I'm going to move it slightly. Let's do the Bournemouth one first before we do the Brentford one. Let's kind of keep to the alphabetical order. I like this Bournemouth one. I like last year's Bournemouth one. I think this one's better. There's like the I don't know, how do you explain? Like the red striping is kind of cut off at the bottom. I like this. Let's see if I can bring it up on screen a minute. No, it's absolutely tiny. Can you see it, mate? I can hear you furiously
Yeah,
typing
I just
here.
got it up. It looks. Wait, what is their sponsor? So confused.
I'm not saying that live,
yeah.
mate.
Okay, yeah, because I know what their sponsor is now. I don't know. It's interesting.
I
I can't
like
find it
it.
actually. I don't think this is the right one. I don't think this is the right one. Wait, give me a sec. Okay, I found it.
Yeah, you got it.
I really liked. Was it their kit last year or the year before when they had the cool pattern? I can't remember, but they had a really like cool pattern, a bit like Palace's one from a few years ago as well. And I really liked that. That was one of my favorites. I think that actually might have been 22, 23 when I did my video. That might have been a while ago actually.
Yeah.
This I think that they have like to their benefit. It can go wrong, but I think their color scheme is quite good. Like I think a red and black color scheme. I'm not sure if I like the lines going down. I know that's their thing, but I think red and black is a good color scheme to have. I think it works.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I do find it's a bit weird with it's like the red line and then the badge is on the red. I get you probably want off the badge on the black, but I don't know, it looks a little bit weird to me. I do like how the sponsor is gold because I think it stands out a bit. It just looks like a normal Bournemouth kit, but they're usually pretty solid.
I think it's clean. Is it up there with the Arsenal ones though?
Does it have like a little white line? Is the line white? I think the line might be white a little bit when it goes down.
Well, maybe.
That kind of makes me like it a little bit more. I think that makes it stand out a little bit.
There's a couple of different ones, you see. I think we go. All right, Ryan's here. Big up, Ryan. Ryan, tell us where you'd put this Bournemouth kit, because right now we're in agreement. The colour scheme's good. It always is with Bournemouth, isn't it? Like they can't do much. Is it clean? Is it as nice as that Arsenal home and third kit? Don't know. Tell us, Ryan. Let us know what you think.
The problem is there's literally like no information about it. Like I'm looking online. There's like no one really knows what Bournemouth are doing, which is crazy. Haven't they got like pre-season in like a week? They got pre-season a week. What kit are they gonna wear?
Yeah, that's interesting because we released ours, didn't we? For that last.
We played in the last game of the season with it. Yeah. I know it's weird, isn't it?
To be fair, Tom is saying it's straight mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's definitely worse than their last couple. So.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, Tom, we're going with you. The community speaks. Right. Oh God. This one. This is not for me, mate. This Brentford one is, can I just say hanging? I don't know. It looks like it's, I don't know. Like the collar on it is horrible.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's so weird. It's like it's cut off. It's like they started the back of the collar and then just went.
Sponsor looks awful. The Joma J, there's something about it. I think maybe with everything else, like because like the badge is uniform in a circle. That one looks like really nice and clean, having it in a circle. And then the Joma J is like off at an angle. And I think it's setting off my OCD. Even the star for Hollywood Bets is like off at another angle as well. It's all kind of. Does that kind of make sense? But there's something that's
you're
like
so right.
irritating
me. If you look at the word Hollywood as well, like I hate how the D at the end of Hollywood is like a little bit into the white line, and then the H is like fully in.
Yeah.
Like that annoys me like so much. The J looks way too to the left, and it's like in the like I would have rather of them put the badge and the name in like the same color line rather than it being like in between them both. I think that just looks whack. I hate the back. I get that they're not the only team to do this, and I don't know why people do this, but I hate the fact that people have this like. In my opinion, you either have the whole back as one color, or you do like lines the whole way through. Why are they doing this half and half stuff? I hate that.
Mate,
so
I've just seen up on the shoulder as well the Joma J up above the brand name. What's that? Is it backwards as well? That can't be real, surely. That is horrendous.
I don't like there's like some weird flowy texture, isn't there, in the background for like absolutely no reason of the shirt. And like the more you look at it, the worse it gets. I think you look at it like once,
it is backwards.
It's like, it's okay.
If you look at the picture, like so on one shoulder, on their right shoulder, it's the right way around. On the left shoulder, the J's the wrong way round. Like, what is going on?
It looks like someone doing a bicep curl.
Mate, I cannot. Yeah, Ryan, you're right. Too much stuff. It is horrendous. Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember back like when you were in school and they would have these like colouring a football shirt as a design? Like I don't know if anyone else ever did that as a kid, but we always used to do these weird competitions. I think it's because our school was really cheap, so it wouldn't actually fork out for a football kit for us. So it's like win a football kit. Anyway, it looks like that. It looks like a child has gone, okay, like on the back, they've gone, oh, I've run out of white now. I'm just going to do red over that bit and just colour that whole bit in. That's just going to be easier. But the collar is disgusting on it. The J and the burn it, burn it, burn that kit. That's horrendous.
It's like they just put loads of stuff on it that doesn't actually mean anything, just to like have the sake of putting stuff on there, and it just looks awful. Like
This might be one of those kits that, you know, like people get annoyed when we don't have the actual Arsenal badge and we just have the cannon. That was an opportunity for them to actually use just the B, rather than have the whole circle and things. Like there's just too much.
It would have looked so weird though with them having like a J and then a B. It's like I feel like they have Joma as a kit manufacturer, like, their J is awful, and like, yeah, I feel like they're screwed anyway. But the collar is so weird. Like they've tried to do something different, fair enough, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, it's burn it. Burn that. I mean, Tom's saying here, a kit looks like the kind of kit of a club who appoint their set piece coach as the head coach. Misery in the posts for the bees. I mean, whoever has designed that is getting sacked. That is dreadful. Dreadful. Right, let's move on to our next kit. So we've got the Brighton home kit. I mean, Brighton's home kits, let's be honest, they just look the same every time.
They always do the same thing as well. Oh, I don't like the back. I don't like it. It's the same thing they've done. They always do the same thing where they put like they have the lines and then they have the sponsor like not in the lines and they have a gap. And I hate it. I've always hated it by Brian. They've done it like so much, and I just don't get it. This one is actually better than some of the others because of purely I just like the colors. Like I like what color the night tick is. I like the like thing, but it is just a normal kit, and I don't know. I hate the design. I don't like it. I don't.
What do you
The
think
back
about
has
the
got the same
green
problem.
underneath the sleeves, like going down the
Yeah,
side?
it's like turquoise, isn't it? Like it's like the same as. I kind of like it because it's the same color as the badge, but I do like that color, so that might be a bit, a bit biased.
I'm looking at the side by side comparison here. I mean, there's not much difference. I think I like last year's more with the kind of pinstripe inside the blue. It's not very inspiring, is it? It's pretty bland.
I
And yet
hate how
again, the white on the back, the
yeah.
block color. How do you feel about the block color underneath the sponsor?
Yeah, no, I just don't like it. I've never liked that. I don't like as well. I like the color of the night tick, but I do think it's quite hard to see, which is a problem. And I also think like when you compare it to last year had white sleeves, and I think white sleeves looks better
Could they
than
have gone
blue
with
sleeves.
gold night tick, gold sponsor? I reckon that might have actually brought a little bit of contrast. Here's the
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 sponsor
weird
being white
thumbnail
is
of
the
me.
problem. Yeah, I feel like there's not enough. Like I feel like the sponsor. Okay, yeah, you don't really care if the sponsor stands out, but it's just too white and blue. Like at the end of the day, like last year they had the same problems in that regard, but I think last year's kit,
Mm,
the color disproportions are a little bit better. But in this, it just it kind of just it's not as bad as the Brentford kit because they haven't tried and done some fancy design on it. Um, but it's not great.
no. Where are we gonna put it? Mid? No, I don't, never to be worn. Mm, I think it's all right. I don't think it's as good as last year's.
Yeah, maybe like it's between mid and never to be worn. Even the bottom and mid or top are never to be worn. But anyway.
Um, to be fair, Tom has hit the nail on the head here. The disappointment of striped kits is they're always the same. Really respect
That is true.
Dortmund's kits because they're much more loose with it. That is true. I mean, Ryan's saying he thinks it's all right. I think it's okay.
Yeah,
It's not offensive, but I reckon mid. It's a
yeah. I think mid because I think it's better than the shirts we put in the other
must
one.
be quite nice for Bournemouth fans because, sorry, Bournemouth Brighton fans because, well, and Bournemouth fans to be fair, because the kit's the same every year. It doesn't matter if you buy one and then don't buy another one for 5 seasons. No one knows. No one's got a clue. Right, this next one though, this is an interesting one. So this is the Brighton away kit. They've definitely tried something here, regardless. So let's go for it. It's kind of like a two-tone purple kit, kind of like is it mauve? Is that the word? Is that the right tone? I don't know. So darker through the middle, kind of reminds me of like how Ajax used to do their kit sometimes. I quite like it. I mean, the colours aren't really for me, but at least it's individual. At least it's a little bit different. Sleeves look quite nice. Even the sponsor it's quite like non-offensive. You don't really notice it there. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It kind of blends
Yeah,
in just being white. I mean, you look at it compared to last year's kit. That yellow one was vile. Like
yeah, because they
that's
did the same block thing with the sponsor on it as well.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
they love doing it. It's always a Brighton thing. This kit is nice though. Like I actually like the colours because I think it's one really unique. You don't really see a purple and light purple, whatever
Mm.
whatever colour is. Like you don't really see that as a colour scheme very often. I actually really like how the darker purples are on the edges, which is like what it should be really, and then like straight down the middle. So like I actually like it. The only problem I have with it, I love central badges as well. Like obviously that England show when that came out, and that was impossible to get. Everyone loves the central badges now. Um, and I think they just look better sometimes. I don't really like the sponsor, but I think that's because the sponsors is weird. It's a weird text, and it's like the Express is not level with the American, so it has to be under. So that means that
Yeah.
when you look at
I
the
know what you mean.
purple shirt, the A is just like off its edge, and I don't like that. But like they can't really do much about that, I guess. Um, I actually
You
think this
just
is really nice.
centralize it. Just yeah, I like
Yeah, I
it.
guess it's
I
just
do
a
like it.
brand.
Um, I think. Do you know what? I mean, I'm gonna put it clean. That might be a future cult classic for them. There's
To
not
be
many
fair,
purple
looking at
kits around.
oh, if you look at like some of the like when I'm looking at some of the actual pictures of it, the A and the N are actually like the same distance from each other, like away from the central, so it does look a bit better.
Mm. I mean,
And
Ryan's
the
saying not
S
my
is more.
colour, which I agree with you, mate. But
I
it
if
is
this
quite
was a
different.
kit, if this was a kit from a European team, I would consider buying it. I think because I do like the colors a lot.
Oh,
This. I would wear purple. This is a darker color. I probably would wear a
it's
purple
way
kit.
nicer than the home kit. Just in terms of, I think if the colours were like slightly different, I'd bump it up a little bit. But yeah, I think clean is fair for that. And it's nice they're doing something different because their kits by and large are just horrible. I can't lie.
I don't know what like they have Brighton fans have any sort of affinity to purple, but because their
Yeah,
away
that's
kit
true.
last year was yellow.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I mean, but the third kit, ironically, is yellow. So that's
It's a carryover.
yeah.
Is their away kit from last year.
Oh, it is. It's the exact same, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, they
I
just
mean,
carried
it
it
is
over.
this one in case you guys haven't seen it before or can't remember what it looks like. I mean, let's just skip that. I would just say burn that. I I cannot stand it. It's not even like a nice yellow. It's really offensive. It's got that block
It's
color
disgusting.
across the middle. It just it's horrible. collar's not
It's
nice.
disgusting. I
Just
hate
get rid
yellow.
of
I hate yellow. I just do not like the color yellow, like at all. That is a rank. It's just so disgusting. Like it's simple and like I could like if you're a Brighton fan, I'm sure there's people that don't care and like that shirt. But I don't know. Even if Arsenal released a shirt like that, I would never consider buying it. I just think I hate it so much. But that's just not my thing. I can't even like speak about like if someone would like it because in my head I just cannot imagine. It's so like bad. But it's not like bad in terms of like Brentford. Like it is just like a basic kit, but I just hate the colours so much that it just annoys me.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, what we got next? We have got Burnley. So Burnley, who apparently are going to get Kyle Walker. That's the rumor.
Yeah.
I mean, what a downfall this is. I'm going to be honest, right? So I have never liked Burnley's kits. This one, however, there's something about the what is it? It's not geometric. I can't think what it is. Is it topography? Topographic? I don't know. Let me have a look. So is this one? Can you see the kind of underlying things? Let me see. What does it say? Designed to celebrate the club's home and the beauty of Lancashire.
Oh, it's supposed to be a map of the hills.
Yeah, unique topographical. There we go. Lovely. I got that. Only took me about 10 minutes to say the word. It's to do with maps. There we go. Yeah. I like it. On the zoomed in part, I actually think that's quite cool. It's
Yeah, it is cool.
and
It's another. Why have we got so many clubs that are claret and blue? Like,
and how much nicer is that one than the Villa one we saw earlier? It's so much nicer.
yeah,
Collar's nicer. They've even got, look at the number 9. They've even gone with the blue for the 9 and then the white with the 6, which kind of goes in with the tapering. And I like it. I think that's really cool. That's probably their best ever kit for a home kit.
it's also I like how bright the colours are. I'm looking at their home kit from last year, and it's awful. But it's just like the colours just are not that bright. They just seem like dried out. And I like how like bright it is. I feel like you can actually see the details of the hills a little bit. Like it's not the best design in the world. They have just drawn a couple of lines and called it a day. But at least like I think they've actually tried to do something here and like it does look cool and it actually means something because it's just like not random lines. It is just like hills, I guess. I do think this is one of them kits. I think that if you look at photos of it, it looks good. But I think if you buy it, it looks better. I think if you wore this
Yeah.
shirt, you'd probably think this kit's really nice. It's the first time I've actually seen claret and blue done well in years. I hate that color scheme and like there is so many teams that have it. And it's such a unique color scheme. I don't even think there's many claret and blue teams outside the UK. But we
And for
just
good
take
reason.
them all. Yeah, we just got them all for some reason.
Were we going clean? Or are we going... That might be their best ever home kit. I feel like it might have to go at the top. Just in terms like for them, can they do better than that?
Yeah, probably not, can they?
Yeah, we'll go... Do you know what? No, I can't though, because if I'm looking at it objectively, it's still disgusting colours.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like, would I buy this shirt if it was like a team that isn't in the UK?
Yeah.
I'm like, probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
But it's clean.
for
I'd say high
them-
clean.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, they're kind of... That's bad, isn't it? When you're starting a club, if anyone's watching this, if you're ever going to start up a club, please choose some good colour schemes, all right? Because otherwise you're capping yourself, which is exactly what's happened to these teams.
That needs to be said for Derby University. Like Derby University became a thing 30 years ago, so it's like a relatively new uni. The color scheme of the teams is blue and orange. It is awful. It's the worst color scheme I've ever seen. Do not start a team with blue and orange. Don't do it.
Do you know what? So my team at uni was the kind of same purple and pink colours as the Juventus kit they had, like that, and it was vile.
Yeah.
And I had long hair, and we said if we got to the uni finals, I would cut my hair. I cut it maybe about a month prior to that. So we got to the finals and they were like, oh, you're going to have to dye your hair. So I dyed, honest truth, dyed my hair like kind of like Freddie Lundberg through the middle. So I
Yeah.
dyed it purple. And as the weeks went by, it went brighter and brighter and brighter until I had like this fuchsia pink highlighter. Like, oh, it was awful, awful. So I will always remember that kit because the kit was hideous and my hair was ruined because of that. I mean, yeah, Tom's saying here as well. Imagine if it was an away or third in black. Yeah, that would be nice. You're right, mate. But it's capped because it's not. Right, we have got this one. So we've got Chelsea's one. No sponsor on it currently. Subject to change. I don't like it. I think it's. I mean, well, I think the
I
last
actually
year's
really
one was
liked.
nice.
Yeah, I liked their kit from last year. Yeah, I know a lot of people are critical of it, but I actually think their kit last year looked quite nice. I mean, they've done the same thing Chelsea always do. It's a blue kit, and they've put some sort of design on it. They do this every year. Like
Oh, I think I'm losing you, mate.
the
Oh,
design is just like, I don't know what it is. It's probably like something, but it's just like,
I mean, let's read what they've said. Oh, he's gone. I'll read what they've said about this while Reece returns. So it says. The Nike football kit, home kit, features the club's traditional blue colour combined with white and a striking red for little detailing. The outstanding element of the Chelsea home kit is a grunge graphic to highlight the gritty, tough nature of the city and its citizens. Because Chelsea is a well-known gritty location in London. I mean, talk about trying to reinvent yourselves. Oh, I love this. Tom has got this bang on as well. Madueke would look good in it. Fair play, Tom. Fair play.
it makes me hate it even more. I can't lie.
Yeah. It's. Do you know what? As well, looking at the shorts, because the shorts have got that pattern on as well. They look really cheap. There's something not right about that. That looks. I really don't like it.
It looks like when you put something on Photoshop and then you just like try and blend it with the photo behind it, and you just go, you just click and more until you find something that works. Like I actually like the white of the under the arms, and I actually like the white on the collar as well. I think it looks a little bit better than like last year, even though I like the other kit more. Like I actually think the rest of the kit's fine. I just don't really like.
I don't like the way that the collar though. It gets kind of thinner towards the V-neck, if that makes sense. If it was the same diameter all the way around, I think it would be. I'm just really OCD. It'd be a bit more uniform, but there's something. Yeah, if I just have a look on these pictures a minute.
I think it looks better. I think they're lucky they don't have a sponsor. I think, well, not lucky, they decided not to, but I think their shirts do look better without a sponsor sometimes. I know some sponsors can make a shirt, but I think sometimes it can ruin it.
The long sleeve looks nicer.
I
to
like
me,
the
anyway.
under the. I like the fact they have like white, red, and stripes like down the shorts and down the side of the arms. I think it's fine, but the graphic and thing is just really bad.
So
Like
I'm
I
not
don't even
into
know.
those stripes on the shorts. I don't know. And I think the reason is this: if they had it going down from your armpit down to the shorts, then it would be kind of like. Does that make sense? So that it kind of all goes in. But I find it's a bit odd. Like the socks as well. If the socks are the blue ones, they are awful with the white and the red stripes going across. I feel like they need white socks with it, but the blue socks, that looks awful. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it.
It looks really messy. It does look messy. It doesn't look clean. Like, it looks like they've just put stuff in places.
Where we get never to be worn, burn it.
The back is awful. I'd say it's not as bad as some of the ones I spoke about. I'd say probably never to be worn. That's where I'd put it.
Yeah, I think burn it might be a bit extreme, but I mean, and we don't want the mean streets of Chelsea after us, so let's put it in never to be worn. Okay, we've now got their away kit, so white kit for this one, with some kind of like detailing going down through the middle. It looks like a Portugal kit.
Does look like a Portugal kit, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Have they
Yeah,
even
it does.
changed the colour of the badge? It's really hard to see. And
Yeah, it looks like they did. They did last year for their home, so I'm sure they probably have.
yeah.
I kind of like it. I actually do like it. Like, I like smaller designs that are a bit more subtle than the other ones that they did. This one is a bit like it.
This is
It
paying
has
tribute to the Hungarian flag. So that kind of makes more sense. I actually quite like this one.
Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice shirt. Like, the designs of it as well give me, like, it's not overcomplicated. There's like embedded lines in there, but there's also these little like dots and stuff. But it looks like nice. It's a nice shirt. I actually think the colors as well. I mean, it reminds me of the kit they had a few years ago. Or was it last year? Last year they had a little bit of a pale kit. I think it looks nice. I actually
I like this.
It's actually a really nice kit. Yeah.
I hate to say
Oh
it,
look,
that's a really
Madueke.
nice
I
kit.
found a photo of Madueke in it.
Yeah, that's. Oh no! Am I going to put a Chelsea kit at the top? I think that's a sick kit.
It's really, really nice. And also it has like it's to do with their 1973 kit as well. But I like when people take inspiration from old kits and make them like cooler. I think this is cooler.
Mate, I might have to put that as a cult classic up there. Oh
Yeah.
no.
It's also really unique, and I don't think I see many like Chelsea shirts like that either. But it gives me reminds me of other shirts of theirs, but isn't like it's its own thing.
Yeah.
I think that's important.
Genuinely think that's a kit that another 10 years time people will be like, oh, that was a great kit. It's so different. Yeah, I like that. That really annoys me that I like it, but I do like it. Okay. We have got now the Everton. Oh, hang on. Why have we not got the... Oh, because we couldn't find the Palace one. Have I got the Palace one here? I'm sure I found the Palace one earlier. Maybe I didn't put it in. No, I haven't put the Palace one in.
I just said I've seen some pictures of that Chelsea away kit with a sponsor. Let's hope for their sake they don't get a sponsor.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, because that away kit with a sponsor, that would ruin it.
But I don't think they will get a sponsor. They don't.
No, that is true.
On their home kit, at least.
How interesting, actually. I wouldn't like it as much because that stripe right down the middle is so clean. Good point.
Yeah,
mate.
you'd even have to put a block in and put it in, or just put it on top of it.
I don't think I'd like it with any number on the back either. That's like a shirt that you don't put a name and number on the back of that. That's like yeah. Okay, cool. Right, let's go on to Everton's one. I mean, we know exactly. Before I even bring this one up, we know what it's going to look like, don't we? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and here it is.
It's blue.
It's a Everton kit, isn't it?
It's a blue kit.
It's...
they got well, for me, because they've got stake.com on the front, that instantly gets put down to the bottom. Which probably should say that actually. Like, actually, I like Stake. Yeah, great company.
Apparently, it's to do with the Merseyside River, and that's what this is.
That's because it's a risk. It's like a river.
Yeah.
It's like if you got like a 4-year-old to make a river, and they went, yeah.
I mean, tenuous link. They've said here it evokes memories of the iconic 86 to 89 Umbro kit because of the V-neck collar and stuff. I mean, I think that's a reach there. Yeah, the collar's similar, but there's not a lot else I would say similar with these kits. I don't know.
So are they? So are they moving into their new stadium this season? So I think like the water makes a bit of sense because isn't their stadium like on the dock?
Yeah,
But
yeah. So I've just put up
I
here.
guess
Oh, yeah,
that's
you
probably
can't
what they
see,
wanted to
can
do.
you? So it's just so everyone's aware, right? So we do this every single week, bar last week because I was being lazy and tired. Reese can't actually see what you all see when you're watching on YouTube. So this is genuine. So I set this up. I'm a cheapskate, so I do all of the streaming through like my own things. I don't use StreamYard or anything. I'm not rich like the boys on Canon Podcasts, all right? I'm kind of like the leper cast off by those boys. So I'm so cheap that Reese has to kind of search for everything while I'm showing it. He has no idea what I'm actually showing. So when this goes up, and if Reese ever watches stuff back, he can actually see it then. That's the first time. Yeah, the stadium is up on screen, mate. And it says here, Everton's 25-26 home kit features a wave pattern inspired by the banks of the river where Everton's new ground is located. Or as the song goes, the Royal Blue Mersey. I mean, it's still rubbish,
Wow.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's still bad. Like I actually think I prefer their kit from last season. But like I just think if you're an Everton fan, like I personally don't see the point of buying the kit every year. Even as an Arsenal fan who make good home kits and they're kind of different every year, I've literally bought one in the last 6 years because I don't see the point as much. I
Yeah.
think like away kits are cooler. So like with this, it's like, what do you see? Also, as an awful sponsor on the front. So I don't know why you would even bother.
I mean, steak's even written incorrectly, isn't it? It's the wrong type of steak. Um, so, never to be worn. Or is it just me? Oh, no, never to be worn, I'd say.
Never to be worn, yeah.
Yeah.
No one's wearing this. If you're an Everton fan, unless you don't have like the last couple of season shirts, and or you buy all the shirts, that's the only people that probably get this shirt. I can't imagine like people like, oh, I'll get a one off and I'll get this one.
Mm.
Maybe because it's their new stadium and maybe they'll get new people in, but that's not because the shirt's good. That's just because people are there.
I mean, Tom's just said, didn't we have a similar kit? And I think you're referring to the 95. Let me bring it up a minute, Tom. The 95 Arsenal kit. But of that one, I mean, this Everton one's like a cheap knockoff of this. Let me bring this up. So it was this red one here with the lightning going down it. That one's so cool though. There's my favourite there. This
It just looks
95
better as
Arsenal.
well. Like, oh, well, I want just looks. I don't know what it is with this Everton kit. Like, it doesn't look embroidered in like we were talking about the Chelsea one and our one. It just literally looks like they've just got a river graphic and
Yeah,
shoved it on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's probably because it's made by
S-
Castle. That's probably
So
why I think.
essentially, what we're saying is it's like a really cheap knockoff of one of our classic kits, and they've done it horizontally instead of vertically. They just didn't understand. Right. Okay. We've got Fulham. So this is another team. I mean, I'm I'm starting to realise home kits now. They're more or less the same. But what Fulham have done with this one is they've done the kind of design as Craven Cottage, which is actually quite cool. It's actually like it's one of the most kind of maybe not iconic stadiums, but one of the most individual stadiums. Like we don't really have anything like that, in the country anymore. Um, I mean, the rest of the shirt, like the design of the shirt itself, isn't great, but I prefer it to last year's. I think the design underneath is pretty cool. To have, yeah, all of Craven Cottage there is, I quite like it. Um,
Yeah, it just depends. Like, it seems like the only leaks that we have is that it's going to be white and it's going to have Craven Cottage on it. So
mm,
that could still be whack. Like so we don't like the sleeves and stuff or whatever. We don't really know what's going to look like. I actually don't mind their kit from last year. I know it's pretty like it's not really doing a lot, but I actually don't mind it because I think the red's quite nice on it. It kind of gives me
why
reminds me of ours a
why is
little
there
bit.
not a sponsor in it? surely they haven't lost their sponsor for them.
No, that's probably just because it's prediction and they haven't
Yeah,
announced
I
it
was going
yet.
to say there's got to be. I mean, the collar's nicer as well. I think having a round collar. I like it. I think that's quite cool. I think it's clean. Happy to put in
There's not
clean.
much we can really go off. Yeah, put it on clean. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Okay. Leeds. So Leeds United. This kind of, do you know what? This kind of reminds me of our home kit last year with the blue. I don't know if that kind of makes any sense whatsoever, because I do understand we have a red kit before anyone says, what are you talking about? The blue Adidas stripes, they look quite nice. I mean, it's a Leeds white kit with, you know.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it a little bit. I don't know what about it. Like the shoulders, what the collar and the sleeves have that, like, apparently it's like to do with the tile on the wall in the tunnel before you go there, which
Yeah.
looks a little bit naff, but I kind of like see the vision, and then like I don't know, maybe it is just because it is the Red Bull logo. I think the Red Bull logo is like an elite logo, and I do
Yeah.
think it carries it. It makes the whole thing look complete. I think like some of these
It's the
sponsors don't
complementary
add to
colours
them.
between the sponsor
Yeah,
and the badge, isn't it? And I like
it
that they've
makes it
even done,
like
if you look at the socks, they've done the yellow on the sock as well. It
I
is
bought this
nice.
last year with
Like,
their
looking at it as
kit.
a full kit, I like
Yeah,
it.
like I
I
like the
do
color
like it.
scheme with it. Like they are just a yellow and blue team, but the Red Bull being red and being so distinct in there like helps it. It helped last year. I know some people, some other Leeds fans didn't like it, but I think it's not. I think like if it weren't Leeds, I'd probably get this kit. Like if I just wanted a simple white kit, I just do
Mm.
like it. I think even this one is like I like the patterns. I don't think the patterns are that bad. It says "We Are Leeds" on the back. I think it's pretty nice. I think it's a clean kit.
If it was a foreign kit and a team, I don't know, say like a South American kit I've never even heard of this team, and I saw that on my way on holiday, I'd go, yeah, I'll buy that. I would. And
The Red Bull sponsor is so nice. I think. I just think it looks nice on all shirts. I think the sponsor
I
carries
thought
them.
it looked quite nice, and I thought, oh yeah, it's similar to all of Leeds' kind of more recent kits, but seeing the whole thing together with the white shorts, the white socks, it is really nice.
Yeah, like to be fair, like Leipzig's kits not always are great, but most of the time their away kits and stuff are like so cool just because of the Red Bull logo. And
Mm,
I'm getting the same. It just makes the whole thing look complete. I think with some of these shirts we look at, and I'm like, I don't know. It just seems like there's like something. There's a color that shouldn't be there, or that just doesn't make any sense. Like the red is so different, but it like fits in with the rest, especially with
yeah.
yellow sun. I don't know. It's a good
What
shirt.
we going with? Clean Future Cult Classic.
I'll go clean. I
Yeah,
think.
that's a
Um,
nice kit. Do you know what? I think that's going up and up in my estimations. Ooh.
yeah,
Okay.
might
All
have
right.
been might have been higher, but screw Red Bull. You know, just because of Leipzig. I like
I
Red
knew
Bull.
you were
It's
going to say
just because of Leipzig.
that. Okay. We've got this Liverpool one now. Just so everyone realizes, this is not my connection. The leaked ones here from Footy Headlines are really, really pixelated. So there's a photograph of Mo Salah wearing it, really, really pixelated. Underneath is what they think it's going to look like. I don't like it. I think it's so boring. You've just won the Premier League and you put that out. I just think, I don't know. It's, I mean,
It's weird. It's giving me like 2012 vibes. I know it's giving me like Torres vibes at Liverpool. Like I kind of like, don't
there is
mind
a
it
90.
though.
Why is there a 97? Oh, God, I'm being so stupid. I'm thinking 1997. I mean, yeah, it does give me Torres vibes, especially that long
The
sleeve
long
part
sleeve.
with, yeah,
Yeah, the long sleeve.
yeah. Um, I mean, it's a Liverpool kit. It is what it is. Oh, hang on. Yeah, they've shown the 06, 07 kit next to it. Yeah, it looks just like that, doesn't it? The only difference is it doesn't have the Adidas in the middle. And actually, I've just noticed that they don't have the full badge. They've only got the liverbird. I think
I like the
it's.
colours a little bit more as well. I think it's quite nice, but it is basic. But I kind of like it because Liverpool kits have been quite bad, I think, for quite a few years. And I think out of any of their home kits, this is like actually one I'd be like, oh yeah, I see it.
I mean, I quite often prefer long sleeves. I think long sleeve it does look quite nice. Although it's pixelated in that picture, it does look quite cool. But um, I think mid. I don't think it's nothing to be shouted about. Like I think a lot of people won't even notice a difference really. So I think it just mid. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I mean Tom's just agreed with you, mate. Saying reminds me of when Liverpool were rubbish. Oh, the days. Yeah, and those Torres thoughts. Yeah, it is that kind of Torres kit. Yeah. Okay, this one. Tell me your thoughts of this one because the Man City, the new one, it's got kind of like a diagonal white streak going across it. Do you like it? Do you not?
It's all right. I don't know. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, because I have seen them wear it. But I don't know. It's just a bit weird, isn't it? Like, why? I don't know. It's it's fine. I think as a shirt, if you just didn't care and you wanted like a casual, normal shirt, it's fine. It literally does the job. I think there are rumored away kit looks like way nicer, but that is my it's like black, and that's my color preference really. Um, I think it's all right. I don't think it's special. I don't think it's awful either. I think when you watch them play with it, it looks okay, and I don't mind
Mm.
it as much. But I don't know. There's something about it. It gives me like training vibes. I don't know if you like. It gives me like training kit vibes a
Oh,
little bit.
do you
I don't know
remember
what it
the
is.
kit? Was it City had a kit recently, and it literally looked like a training kit. Was it City or Chelsea? I can't remember for the life of me.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
I'm sure it was,
it's
and they had everything in the
it just gives
middle.
me that vibe.
I think it was their
Yeah,
third
yeah.
kit, wasn't it? Like I like the way they've done the sash because they've never had it on the home kit apparently. And I think it looks far nicer than the other ones pictured with a sash. I don't like block colours as a sash. It's quite cool how it's I don't know, almost like vapor, I guess, or something. Um, just on the whole, I don't really like a sky blue or baby blue kit. I mean, looking at last year's and this year's, I just don't like them. They're not.
Have you? This is a bit off topic, but have you seen the leaked third kit for Man City?
No.
Oh my god, it might be the worst kit I've ever seen in my life. Oh
Oh no,
my
I do know which
god.
one you mean now. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah,
I've
we'll come on
literally
to that in a
never
bit.
seen it until today.
Should we just go into it now?
Oh,
Right,
that's
where are
crazy.
we going to put this one for now? Um,
I think this one's mid. I think this one's mid. I think it's fine. I think it's
yeah.
basic. It looks okay. It's just a bit trainee-esque for me, but
Okay, well, we haven't got this kit to put in the rankings, but let's show it anyway. So the third kit that Reece is mentioning is this bad boy with raindrops. Is it raindrops?
it says rain or shine on it. Yeah, I think it is raindrops.
Uh, I don't even
You
know
can't
where to
even
start
see
with it. The badge.
the badge. Yeah, like you can't see it. Like you're at a distance, you cannot see that at all. You'll probably be able to see it in the dark better than you will be in the light.
I,
Oh, I don't even understand why there's like they've put a gradient on the like I like gradients. I'm a big gradient guy. I use them all the time in my thumbnails, but I have no idea why there's a gradient on the badge and the logo and everything, like and the Puma logo. It seems like they just put it in the center, the logo to save it, but it's got it's got a 1.6 rating out of 1,500 reviews.
That's That is atrocious. I mean, that is a hideous shirt. It's just hideous. Oh, thanks. Tom's just said, yeah, it was City that he had Man City written across it without the badge. Yeah, it was.
Oh
Oh, it
yeah,
was
like
so
because
bad.
that was when Puma were doing their like template third kit, and they were doing it for every team, weren't they? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, they did loads of them.
it was dreadful. Yeah, this a little quote here from Footy Headlines. It says here, many think the kit is the worst ever, not only for the club but football teams worldwide. I mean, that would just go into burn it. Let's be honest.
That's why Man City are trying to get AI kits being made. That's why they can't make their. That's what happens when they make their own.
That's awful, awful kit. Okay, God, we've gone for a lot of kits tonight, haven't we? We have got next up the Man United home kit. So it is another Adidas Snapdragon kit. It's got Theatre of Dreams across the back of it. It's another Man United home kit.
To be fair, this kit I think's really nice. I think this kit is way better than their kit last season because it's got finally black sleeves and black outline rather than white. Hate that. I prefer black if you're going to do it with United. And I actually kind of like it. I think there is a lot of detail on the sleeves and stuff. And
Is it a real collar?
and it's like
It's not a real collar, is it? This one, I think they needed
no,
a collar. Do you see the Cantona Beckham? You know the
yeah,
old
yeah.
sharp. They should have put that collar on. They should have had a collar. Like I think if with the black on it, if you put a collar on that, it almost finishes it. And I'm not a collar guy. Yeah.
I kind of like
It's
it.
not
I think
great.
it's nice. I actually think it's one of their better ones.
Oh, do you know what? George has just come out with a great shout. Sorry I missed this, George. Big up to you as well for tuning in, as always, mate. He said the grey kits remind me of the Man United Southampton fiasco. Now, Reece probably won't even remember this. Were you even born at this point? I don't know. So it's where was that, George, where they at half time had to change shirts. I want to say they also did it once. They had the black kit. And there was like hell up because they were getting confused. Oh, I can't remember what it was. I think Fergie came out and said, "Oh, the players couldn't see each other, so they couldn't pass to each other properly." Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that. Apart from it's even worse than that with the highlighter. Anyway, this Man United one, for me, I just think mid. I think it's okay, but it's not anywhere near our kind of level. I don't think. I'm putting it in there. Reece has just gone very quickly, so and Tom's just said, yeah, they just still lost anyway. Yeah, true. Okay, we have got Newcastle's new home kit, and they've tried to do something with this one. So they've added. Hello, welcome back, mate. Newcastle's new home kit. So they've kind of added a lot of blue on this one. I've seen a couple of different versions of it. It's almost like what do you call it? Like a stitching effect between the black and white.
Yeah.
I mean, they're saying what's this? A shepherd's check, apparently. Maintaining the club's heritage. I quite like the blue on it. Like putting side by side the old one and the new one, which do I like more? I think I like the new one more. Chat, let us know if you prefer the new one or the old one.
I like that there's an outline of the badge and the Adidas logo more than last year. I think I really like that. I do
Yeah,
like it. From the front, it looks really good, and the long sleeve version of it looks nice, but then the back annoys me a lot. But I think the front is really
not
nice.
colours, not your thing.
I don't think it's better than the United shirt though. I think I prefer the United shirt, but maybe
I
uh,
I I would say they're just both in mid.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Easy. Doesn't suit it. Doesn't look happy in it either. Maybe we should sort something out about that. And just put out. Oh, he would look good in that kit, wouldn't he? In any of our kits, actually. Now this one. Here's your favourite, Reece. Talk to us about the new Newcastle. The new Newcastle. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Away kit.
So was their kit? Was it their third kit last year that was the Saudi kit? I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And that kit was awful, but it at least looked okay. They at least tried a little bit with it. They had a new badge or whatever. This is just disgusting. Like it's just I don't there's so many teams that do this little striped green kit and I hate it. I just think it looks just lazy and
Mm.
who's ever gonna wear that? And this is just basically this is a template kit. I think Adidas have literally just got their lines template and just put that on this kit with color schemes of Saudi Arabia. Um, and I do not like it at all. The color scheme is rank. It's just a simple design. The badge looks cool. Yeah, the badge in white looks all right, but yeah, no, I do not like it. And I like green. I'm a big fan of the color green. I just don't like it in in here.
I like the way they've tried to say that the lines are arched like the Tyne Bridge. Like sometimes, honestly, it's almost worse putting something like that. Just okay, you've got kind of stripes underneath. I
Yeah,
really don't like it. It looks like a really bad San Etienne kit. It's yeah, I just don't like it. And the sponsor on the sleeve being like a literal square of yellow is really standing out as well. I really don't like that. Burn it.
yeah. Put it right at the bottom.
Burn it.
It's awful. Probably the worst kit I've seen.
Um, only a, only a third choice goalkeeper in the first round of the League Cup should wear that. Yeah, true. Um, okay, we've got their third kit though. So this is like a blue and orange one. So this one, I mean, it's nicer than the green, but I don't know how much that says about it. Kind of going through each one. Kind of uniform colours, having the all blue for the socks, shorts, and the shirt. They've kept the orange on all of them. It's kind of old school in a way. They're saying it's based on this one, so the Newcastle Brown Ale kit, the third one. I mean the old one is so much nicer than this one, to me anyway.
I think considering this is the worst color scheme ever, like we said earlier, they've actually done an okay job. Like I think that it's like a royal blue, and I think it makes it look a lot better than if it was just like any other color blue. I actually don't hate it. I like that the badge is in this like weird orange block, but I don't mind that. I think it looks fine. Um,
Yeah, I think
the
that's quite
sponsor
a.
on the arm's annoying,
Well,
but I kind
interestingly,
of like
the
it. It's
97-98 one had that orange around the badge.
yeah. I think it's their best kit. I actually think this is their nicest one by
You think it's
far.
their best
I think
kit?
yeah. I think it's better than their home. I think there's something about it. I don't know. It just looks different, but I like it.
I mean, Tom's saying I don't like the shield around the badge, but I think I like the rest. The old, yeah, and the old one is better. The old one is better, isn't it? Maybe they should have had the because the old one's kind of got like a slight texture to the blue as well. And then this one doesn't. Maybe they should have done that and gone with the same old texture
Yeah.
or something. Or There's something. Or maybe.
I don't really like the amount of green and yellow in the first one. There's something about that. Or orange, green and orange.
I quite like it. Maybe it's
You know
just
what I
because
mean?
it's old school and a bit out there. Mid? I don't know. Never to be worn. I wouldn't say clean. I don't think I can put it in clean. Reece has disappeared again. That's nice of him. Chat, let me know what you think. Where are we putting this Newcastle one? Are we going mid, never to be worn, burn it, clean, or a future cult classic? Let me know. While you guys are kind of deciding on that, I'll let the. I'm hoping everything's working. Oh no. Have I lost connection? Can you hear me, guys? Can you see me? Let me know, chat. Let me know. I'm hoping I am still live. Have I gone, chat? Am I still here? I don't know. Hello? I don't know if everyone's there or not. Oh, are we back? Hey, I'm back. Okay, thanks, guys. For a minute, I think I lost everyone there, so I do apologise. Could you hear me, Reece, or did I just completely drop out?
Oh, I dropped out before you did. So
Did I
wasn't
drop
in
out as
it.
well? I don't know what just happened. Suddenly it said drop
I think we both
frames, and
just came back
I
at
don't
the
know. I
same time.
don't think I've ever had problems online just suddenly. Brilliant. Thanks, George. Okay, so we were deciding on Newcastle one. Tom's gone for clean, just above Leeds. Oh, just above Leeds. Oh, really? I mean, I'm going to be honest, right? Let's try to sort this. I'm leaving the Arsenal ones at the top. I think this Leeds one comes up here. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not even going to start doing that. Reece, where are you putting the Newcastle one?
I think it's even the top of mid or bottom of clean. It's like on that cusp. I would have no problems with putting it in clean. I think it's really nice, but
Oh,
it's
I don't know
weird.
if I
I
can get
kind
on
of
board with this.
like it because I hate the color scheme, and I just like was dissing the fact that like that color scheme, and I actually they've done all right with it. So I actually think like for that I would give it more credit. I wouldn't buy it, but I'd still like give it more credit.
I mean, you're going for clean. Tom's going for clean. Democracy rules. Okay, we have got some more kits. Hopefully this is going to work for me this time. The last time I clicked on this, I was like, why is nothing working? I suddenly dropped out, so let's hope it's not because I'm clicking on that. We've got the Nottingham Forest kits. We should... Oh, hang on. How have I missed out the United second kit? Let's go back to the Man United away kit, sorry. We must have missed that one out earlier when we had mayhem. Okay, so this is the United away kit. Little V-neck on it. It has on the back. If I can find it, on the back is kind of like a plain view. Shorts are not white; they're kind of like a darker purple. So it's a bit of an off color compared to the lighter purple that it's got on the main shirt. I don't mind the color scheme too much, but I just don't understand the design.
It's one of them things which is gonna be really good for the play when the players wear it and look nice, but then when people buy it, it's probably gonna look naff.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
fair.
is it got like red? Is it got? Oh no, it's not. It looks okay. Like, I do some funky stuff with our away kits, and I think sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't hate the color scheme. I actually like the color scheme quite a lot. The design is weird, but it's better than
Mm,
some of the ones we've seen. I do like United's like, yeah, again, we spoke about it, people not doing their proper badges and doing this little design now that everyone's doing. I think this is cool. I like it a little bit on the United one. I actually think it looks nicer than their actual badge. So um
I don't mind it too much, but I do. I think you're right in terms of, yeah, the team are going to look all right in it. I I think it might be never to be worn. There's something about that design, like it doesn't make sense. Like I think all of my OCD
yeah.
tendencies are really coming out on this episode. I think people are going to start realizing how bad I am for having things symmetrical. Uh, yeah,
I
it's
prefer the
not
home kit.
horrendous,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to burn it, but I will put it never to be worn. Tom said never to be worn. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. All right, we'll go
I
with that.
agree.
Okay, now the Nottingham Forest ones. Um, I wasn't impressed with the home one, I'll be honest, but the away one, we'll have a look at that and say. So, we have got here the home kit, which seems to kind of have a bit of a pinstripe going down. So, it's got a collar on it. But next to it is the away one. And the away one looks cool. The away one reminds me of like the concept kits that sometimes come up. Like oh, I'm trying to think what they were. But they're like some Versace kits or something like that a while back. I'll
Yeah.
try to have a little look in a minute. But I really like the away one. I really don't like the home one. Go for it though. What do you think, mate?
I like the fact that the home one's in this sort of badge thing. I think that makes it look a little bit more distinct than their other years, which are just a red kit. And they literally had the same kit for 2 years in a row, maybe even three, when I spoke about it. The collar is one of the only times I've actually seen a collar like this. Many teams haven't really been going for it. I mean, it's not awful. It's just not
Mm.
special, is it? It's just whatever. Like, it looks a bit like was it the Brighton kit from last season, the home one? It's a little bit like that in terms of design. In my opinion, it's just like whatever, it's fine. The away kit is like, why is every single team doing this like grey away or third kit and putting a design on it? We are, Chelsea are. There's
I
loads of teams
like
that
it
look at it.
though. I really like
It
it.
does look like I actually think this one looks really nice. Because like by the leaked photos, it's like, oh, it's actually gonna look good in real life. But there's actually a picture of it in real life, like
Mm.
leaked, and it looks really nice. Like the design looks cool. It looks symmetrical as well, which you'll like.
Yeah, I
Um,
know.
and it does look nice though. And I like how like there's proportions with it. I think this is some issue that like Chelsea have is like everything's everywhere in the whole shirt. They've got proportions, like the design's in the middle and then it's cut off of the sides and then um so I think, like, with the leaked images, I think their away kit's really nice. I think their home kit's fine. In my opinion, it's, like, never to be worn, but it's not, like, as bad as some of the other kits. It's just
Yeah,
not
I've just read as well. It says that the idea of the embroidered kind of design underneath is to reflect the lace industry that Nottingham is well known for. So there you go, a little bit of added extra
well,
history.
I'm going to Nottingham next month. I'll tell you if I see any of that.
Any lace? Enjoy your trip. I think clean for the away, never to be worn for the home. Yeah, I think that's fair. Oh, Tottenham.
This one's got loads of criticism, I think,
That's
by
it.
what I've seen. Yeah, I don't know if it's by
Okay.
Tottenham fans. It might not be, but
Okay. So the Tottenham. Now, this is going to be. People are going to go, "Oh, you're such a hater because it's Tottenham." Right. It's all centralised, which for me is quite often a good thing. But I look at it and it looks like a knockoff of the old England rugby kit, which they wore when they won the World Cup. There's something about it. I'll see if I can find that kit. Like to me, that it's quite bland. It's not that offensive, other than the fact it's a Tottenham kit. But yeah, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's not nice, is it really? That I don't know. I don't mind it because I like the central stuff. I liked it being central. Don't know if that's really the thing anymore. That was more the thing like 3 years ago. I feel like people have kind of moved away from doing these centralized kits. It just looks like if it was a third shirt for a lot of teams, you wouldn't even like notice it. And it is just boring. Like it really is. I don't like the grey on the shoulders. It's actually funny because I'm looking at the ESPN rankings that they did and they put this bottom.
Oh,
So
really?
we're not going to talk about some of their other ratings. They put the Everton home shirt second,
What?
which is so. And the number one that they put was the Newcastle third, which I really liked. So I was, I was there as well. But yeah, this shirt is like. Thing is, I don't look at this shirt and like visibly I'm annoyed. Like it just is. I just think bland and boring. But I think that's because they're white, and I think that's just how it is. Like white kits are going to be capped. Like white kits are going to be capped of how good they are, but also they're not going to be that bad. Like because it's
Yeah.
just a fine color to wear. I think like I look at this kit compared to the like at least the Brighton and Newcastle kit, and I go, it's not that bad. Like it's not that bad at all. But it's not for a home kit. It's not great. No.
Yeah. I mean, I'll show you the England rugby kit so you can kind of see. So this is this year's England rugby kit, and it does look the same, just the colours flipped from the red and the blue. Does that kind of make sense? So like that's why I there's just something about it. It just makes me think, oh, you've looked at the England rugby kit and gone, oh, let's just do that design. Mid, never to be worn.
Yeah, we'll put never to be worn.
Yeah, I mean it is a Tottenham kit. Maybe we should just burn it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Burn
why it
it.
goes.
Just burn it. It's going in there. My biasness is coming out here. Now we are coming on to the last one. So we've got Sunderland's kit, which I've seen some really mixed reviews on Sunderland's kit. So it's obviously going to be the usual colours. We all know why it got a little bit of heat, which was a horrendous thing, but let's not go into that too much. The kit itself.
Have they announced their home kit, or have they only announced their away kit? Is this just leaked?
I don't know if this. I think this might just be leaked.
I think they've announced that they announced their away kit the other day, but not their home, which is really weird. But the away kit's nice.
I prefer the black collar on the new home kit. I prefer the sponsor, but we all know that's because again it's right in the middle.
W, and it's got a big W. That's like positive thinking.
Win.
That's I like. Yeah, exactly. Big dubs. I like that, but W in the
Sunderland
chat.
have come up and they're going, we're winning it all.
I actually like that. Like I actually think it looks cool with the W. I think like I don't know if you've seen the badge on their away kit that they've released, but if that because I'm guessing their home kit will have the normal badge, but who knows what these teams do? Because it seems like the badges are like interchangeable at this point. I love but I actually really like the badge on their away kit. It looks really weird.
Should we have a look at that one as well now then?
Yeah, their away kit's nice.
It's so old school, isn't it? It's cool.
I like it. There's something about it. It just looks so like unique. I wouldn't have. The thing is, I wouldn't have ever said if you went to me, "Is that a Sunderland shirt?" And I would go, "No," but it's the away kit. Have some fun. Who cares? So like, I'm here.
I like
the
way they've even gone with the the tracksuits and stuff for the away one.
Yeah,
It's just
the
all
tracksuit
old
is
school
nice.
Hummel. It's so retro. The badge, like you talked about, is really cool. Like
Because if you look
I like
in the
that.
away kit, the W is like small. So I wonder if they'll put like a small, because like on the leaked home kit, the W is massive. So I wonder how big like that will be in, because it's pretty small in the away kit.
I hope they do it big for the home one. I think that looks in the right proportion for that kit. I think it should be smaller on like a retro old school one. I mean, Tom's saying the sponsor is the only W they'll get all season. Just so you're aware, Tom. So the away kit got some heat because unfortunately they'd scheduled the announcement of it, and it was the same day as the Diego Jota news. So obviously it seemed like it was in very poor taste, but in all honesty, I would presume they've got contracts that are kind of written out that they have to release it on certain days and things. And I think it was probably just a scheduled thing and it just went out, and it was really unfortunate. I can't imagine any club in the world would think to themselves it would be a good idea to release any videos at that time. Yeah, so that's essentially why it got so much heat. But I'll try to give them the benefit of the doubt. I can only imagine it was like, a mistake that it, they couldn't do much about. I think the home kit is nicer than last year's kit. I mean, would I buy it? Probably not. I think the home kit mid. I haven't got the away kit, but I reckon the away kit's clean. Maybe Future Cult Classic.
Yeah, the away kit might be Future Cult Classic because it's just like so unique, and I don't know, it actually looks so nice. Like it doesn't even look like a Sunderland shirt, which could be a problem. But it just looks so nice. Like that shirt actually looks like well nice. The home kit, like we don't have proper photos of it, but I don't mind it. Like they've done something different. It's broadly the same as what it's always going to be, but it looks like a traditional Sunderland kit, which I kind of like the details if they are true. I don't mind it. Like yeah, probably mid. It's not a bad kit at all.
It's just like the whole thing around it, the photos on the beach, the newspapers and stuff. It's a cool release. As much as
all the
teams got big
like,
heat, it's cool. Like,
all the teams have done well. They've gone up. We put Leeds in the home one quite high. We put Burnley's home one high, and then we say Sunderland's away kit. That's the point of getting promoted. You make these incredible kits, and then they'll never have to buy a championship one. So it all works.
Yeah. Good branding here. Okay, West Ham. We're back. We're back to our claret here.
Oh my god.
It is such a boring shirt. Like, I'm sorry, it's so boring. Like, I understand. Like, if you took off the badge, right, and the sponsor, etc., you never know the difference between all these teams. I love the fact that if we go back, we managed to put this shirt in right up at clean because they tried to do something. This West Ham one, they've given up. They've just given up. They've gone, do you know what? Let's just even get rid of the blue on the sleeves now.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
just release it.
It's not even claret and blue. It's just claret. It's like barely any blue in it. I read to hear what ESPN said, and they said if this was the unlicensed copyright-free strips called East London FC on Pro Evolution Soccer, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. It just looks. It's just like so. But I hate boring kits, and this to me is insanely boring.
It's the East Ham United kit. Where are you putting it? Burn it? Never to be worn?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not as bad as the yellow and the green and stuff, is it? Just never to be worn. If I was a West Ham supporter, I wouldn't be buying it. There's no way. And our final kit of tonight. I mean, right, yeah, Ryan, yeah, you're right. It is, isn't it? It is crap. Our final one is the new Wolves kit. I don't know about this one.
Well, I will say that, like, I remember when I did my video, like, years ago when I rated the kits, I put Wolves bottom because it was the same yellow kit they had for 3 years, and it looks like they had the same kit last year and the year before. So I will say that they have at least done something in this kit, and it does look different, and I do like there's things I like about it and things I hate about it at the same time. Like, the design on the actual shirt looks quite nice. Is a bit of the same design we have seen with some of these now, but like, I like it broadly, like, it is just not just a yellow shirt, orange shirt, whatever. But for me, like, the Wolves badge seems really far over to the left. I don't know if I like it. I don't know, it's such a nitpick, but I feel like it should be more central. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know why.
Yeah, mate.
It's like so like, I don't know.
I don't like the collar on it, I'll be honest. I preferred the round collar. If I go down a moment so everyone can see it, I preferred the round collar. It's nicer than last season's kit, though, in terms of all the little details, which apparently is based on the local park, because of course it is. I don't know why wouldn't you just go, let's get some like really cool designs of some wolves all over it, devouring different teams. Let's do that. Let's just go mad. Basically, like one of my thumbnails from the Cannon podcast, something ridiculous. I think, you know, the socks are cool. They've got the Wolves logo on it. It's all right. It's not great, but it's. And I don't mean this badly. Like, it's a Wolves kit, isn't it? Like, I've really noticed now doing this because I've never like really sat down and thought about it. A home kit is just always going to be quite similar. Yeah.
I wonder why that
It's
is. Like,
Wolves.
I feel like they have restrictions on what they can do in home kits specifically, but I get that. I feel like if they did some clubs did a home kit that was a bit wacky, they would get a lot of criticism from their normal fans. That's probably why, especially in this country where like funds like are not allowed.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's probably why they don't. Um, I feel like in other countries, especially in Italy, they kind of have a little bit more fun. Maybe not all the teams. That's not broadly. A lot of them are the same, but I do think there's a little bit more fun there to be had. I don't know. I don't know why it is. It's just I know there's got to be a red shirt for Arsenal home, but like I mean, our shirts have designs and stuff on it.
Mm.
Um, like I'm looking at like some of the other shirts, like AC Milan's new home shirt looks lovely. Like I remember Leverkusen's from last year or the year before, I think, was so nice as well. Like, I mean, it is you are allowed to have fun on home shirts, guys. It just has to be the same colours, but I don't know. I will give credit to Wolves though, because it is actually got some sort of design on it, and
Mm-hmm.
they are a team that have never cared about their home kits, and this is finally a home kit I'd see them wear and go, oh yeah, it's all right. I bet on the picture looks really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So they released.
I mean, Ryan's saying here about the badge as well, and I think I might agree. I think maybe this is one of those ones where you get rid of the hexagon. Is it hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Sorry, I've got to double check that before I say it's a hexagon, and someone picks me up and goes, "No, it's not. It's a pentagon. What are you talking about?"
Or just have the wolf. Just have the
Yeah,
wolf instead of the
maybe.
pentagon.
Yeah.
They've done that before, I think, and it looked okay. I think that's yet again that's something we talk about. That's something like
Mm,
for mostly second and third kits. I don't think they do mess up with the badge. Some clubs, I think we talked about Liverpool having it,
yeah.
but like it seems like broadly, like a lot of the clubs don't really want to change their badge.
Can I say something left field here? If Wolves don't do this at some point, Ajax Bob Marley shirt, yeah, sweet. If Wolves don't do this at some point, they are missing a trick. Okay, now what they need is a whole new training kit to come out. Right, you know, like we do the. I can see your reaction. You're like, what are you gonna say? You know, like we have these tracksuits that come out, and we do some really like crazy designs. Okay, and we do some collaborations with designers. Wolves need to do this right. They need to go and get some of these wolf jumpers, like, you know, like wolf hoodies, wolf fleeces. You know, the really like terrible ones that you can get. And if they don't do that, they're going to miss out. I'm going to just send you the link, Reece, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, they need to get, they need to bring out some of these bad boys.
The thing is, are Wolves even a football team anymore? I don't know if they care like that. They're a Valorant team, you know, COD mobile team now. I don't know if it's all about football anymore. They might have to make some new jerseys for the Valorant team. They might be needing it. So, I mean, the Valorant team are way more successful than the club are. So
That is true, actually.
maybe
That's sad, isn't it?
maybe that's their plan. Maybe that's their plan. I mean, it's funny. I'm looking at like Roma's shirt, and Roma isn't the same color scheme as Wolves, but it's broadly like it's orange and like I don't even know what color you would call that, like mahogany. But it has orange in it. Like you could switch the colors for Wolves. Also, Roma's badges is literally like an animal. It looks kind of like a wolf, the same nowadays. So you could just copy Roma. Roma make loads of lovely kits, and you know you can be a little bit fun with it, Wolves, but they just not fun at all, is it?
No, I like
They are always
the
boring,
I like the background on it,
this
but
is
like I say, like, just have some fun with it. Going with some like crazy, crazy like wolf
they're
stuff
made
going
by
on.
Sudo, to be fair, and
Mm,
they are a brand closely connected to the club, so
mm.
apparently. So maybe that's why these fun teams like yeah, it's just a shame.
Ryan does not. Sorry, Tom doesn't seem too impressed with my idea of having wolf fleeces as their warm up gear. I'm still on board with that.
Didn't they get loads of did Wolves get loads of criticism when they did like that Diego Costa announcement and they had all
yeah,
the Wolves there, and then he was like terrified of them because they were actually Wolves and they just weren't trained.
I love
So
that.
things like that made me laugh so much.
Send in the wolves. Um, what are we doing with this one?
It's mid now. We'll give him mid
Mid.
because it's like they've tried this year a little bit more than they usually do. For that, you go up.
Okay, so we have ended up with the future cult classics. We are missing one here. So we did say, which one did we have earlier? It was the
Sunderland away.
Sunderland away, the retro kit. But all in all, let me just make it a little bit bigger here. There we go. We've got in Burnett, we've got the Tottenham home kit. We've got the horrible green Newcastle kit. We've got the Brighton move over from last year's away kit, which is now their third kit. And we've got this terrible kit. I mean, oh, that J is doing my head in. It's all off center. I can't look at it. Right, I'm going to move on. West Ham with one of the most boring kits of all time. We've got Nottingham Forest with a pinstripe. Man United's very bizarre design with the purple on it. We've got Everton's cheap knockoff of our 95 home kit or away kit, whichever you prefer. Chelsea's Mean Streets shirt, if you want to call it that. We've got the Villa one with the unfinished print and the other Villa one, the Villa home kit. And then in our midsection, we've got Wolves trying their best to spice it up with a little bit of lace. Sunderland's home kit with the big W, aiming to win the league. Newcastle's new home. Man United, Man City with their sash. Liverpool going back to 2008. Brighton with their normal one. Bournemouth with the new stripes. And then up and clean. Seems like the white kits are doing well this year. Newcastle with a throwback kit. We've got Burnley with a little bit of embroidery. Brighton with some purple, which is quite nice. Villa's away kit. Arsenal's home and third kit, which could have easily been up in cult classics. And then finishing out this up, we've obviously got Arsenal. And annoyingly, Chelsea's Hungarian kit, which I will put a caveat, will move down if they end up getting a sponsor. Mate, how long have we been going? How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. 2 hours talking kits. We've really got to get out more.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we do.
Guys, if you have tuned in and you have been watching us for 2 hours, nattering on, looking for kits, like, it very much is appreciated. Honestly, it's so nice to see the same names each week joining in. Like, honestly, if there's any questions you guys want to ask each week, please do so. And right on time, Tom said, so we're winning the league this year.
Yeah, I'm putting them on top of my predictions. I don't care. I put them on top of my predictions last year as well, and I had to hold that L last year. But it's fine. We won't learn from our same mistakes. We will do the same thing until it works. Now, realistically though, like we're so close to it that I'm never gonna not like if I know how good we are. We might not. We might easily not. But I'd rather be confident in the team than not. That's just who I am.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on a bit of a downer with it at the moment in terms of until I see the players coming through the door, I can't expect any different. Injuries made a massive difference in the suspensions that we had. Would we have got past Liverpool? I think it would have been very, very difficult with the current squad anyway. But if we can get in some real star quality and some, some people that can just win a match on their own and do something, then we've definitely got a really good chance. Let's see what happens. Like, if we go mad and Berta just goes, right, we've got Eze, we've gone and got, I don't know, Sesko or Gyökeres, we've got Rodrigo through the door, we've then gone and got Zubimendi, Mascara, Kepa, etc.
Kepa,
I don't see why not. I don't see why not. But as of right now, I would say we're probably just going to finish second again.
What's the Liverpool? The Liverpool.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like
I don't know. No, probably to City, annoyingly.
We'll talk about this more, like, I think before the season starts, we do like a prediction. But like, I think like the thing is, I look at Arsenal and I go, well, there's clear problems there that we need to address. But I look at Liverpool and just go like, you've spent all this money, but have you really solved the problems that were made? I know they were good, but they weren't the perfect. And I look at City and I just go, I still think that club's a mess. Like, and everyone's been telling me like, no, look, the new tactics are great. They're great. Well, I don't think they are. They lost to a Saudi team, and even then, like, their off the ball performances, they don't even move. Cherky and Reinders is awful off the balls in defense, awful. So like, good luck with that, guys. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Ainsa does when he comes across.
Oh yeah,
a Bielsa kind of tactician.
An absolute likes mental.
Yeah, I was going to say a madman. He is like Bielsa in that way as well, isn't he? Likes high pressing. That'll be really interesting to see. There's been a lot of changes because City have just brought in the old Liverpool coach.
Oh yeah, Pep Ryan. Pep.
Is it Pep Ryan?
That's what his name is. Something like that, isn't it?
Because he was as well. It's really confusing.
He was the Salzburg manager, and he was Linders.
Yeah.
He was the Salzburg manager and was awful for them. He got sacked in like 6 months. But like, that's the thing. Like, people talk about. I've seen people say like, "How do you know what Heinz is going to be like?" I'm like, well, he has managed like a lot, so it is easier to see like with a manager like this. Like with all our coaches, they've pretty much managed now, most of them. So it makes sense that he's going to come in. It's just so weird that we're getting all these like really opinionated, very outspoken people. And I get Arteta he kind of is an outspoken person. I think given in time, I don't think he always is. But it's just going to be so weird with like you said, like he is an attacking coach. That guy does not care about defending. And he's paired him with like one of the most defensive coaches in
Mm.
elite European sides. Like,
I think that could be good
how is it going to
though.
work?
Someone to challenge you. Um, I think that's something in terms of Arsenal and Wenger's later years. There's almost too much comfort. One of the things Alex Ferguson did really, really well is he constantly rejigged his coaching staff and changed it, had new voices, new ideas, and encouraged people to be in charge of their own sections and their own departments. I think we need that. I think for Arteta to get over the line, maybe that's the one thing he needs. He just needs a different voice in his ear to say, actually, let's just do this now. Let's go for it. And the players that we're linked to have been really interesting. A lot of these players we're linked to are forward-thinking players, players that will pick up the ball and try to beat a man. And there's definitely reason to be positive. We just got to wait. And like I say, there's never any point in really doing a prediction until the window's shut. Because you don't know what the other team's going to look like. You don't even know what you're going to look like and how you're
We
going to
we
set
should
up.
do like we could definitely do a little one before the season starts as well. See like the difference. I always like doing one
Yeah.
before the season starts, just even if the transfers don't happen, just to be like,
Yeah,
see
all
what
right. We'll do that.
happens.
We'll sort that out. Yeah, we can sort that out. That's all right. Yeah, you're probably right, Tom. Tom's saying he's not familiar with Heinz's tactics. Sure, everyone will be making videos about this this week. There's a guy sat next to me right now who will most likely do.
I made a short about it. If you want to go watch the short,
You've already done one. That's amazing.
yeah, I've already done a show. I came out today, but
and yeah, he is crazy on the bench. There's some really good compilations of him like doing the rounds. I love it. But I love that because people hate us.
he
anyway,
didn't
so.
like at Atalanta. He didn't allow people to have water for like two training sessions, and then the higher ups at the club had to be like, no, you have to have water. We're gonna get
can't
sued.
do that.
You can't. Yeah, it was like a whole thing.
I love that. Guys, thank you so much again. Honestly, it's wicked to be able to come on here, chat, just do a feel good episode and get you guys all joining in. It really is a pleasure, honestly. We will be back next week. We'll probably do more transfer news, going through some of the signings, etc. But we will put some stuff up on our X, and I will be a bit more kind of lively on X over the next week. It has been a little bit of a morbid week, let's be honest. It has not been a good week for football, so let's hope that we have some positivity. Things like the Zubimendi deal hopefully will be announced. But please, everyone, genuinely, I hope you're all well. Stay safe, stay classy. Bit of Anchorman there.